All right. First of all, shout out to Thomas G over at Crypto Talk. Yeah, dog. This is a hell of a project, man. Wow, this is a monster. I'm super pumped. I told myself I wasn't going to do, if you guys follow me, I don't do token reviews. I typically especially talk about deflationary hype, meme coins, and how you got to be careful. There's so many of them out there. It's so hard to choose which ones are going to do well. I did a review of Pink Panda the other day. It is taken off. It has a lot of gas in the tank. It's a brand new project, lots of utility. Let me go through the list for you guys that are wondering, why would I do a review on Everrise? Why would I invest into this project? I'm going to tell you right now, it checks these boxes for me. There's utility, not just features, but benefits, okay? Benefits. It's rug proof. It has docs developers. It has a unique niche, something that's different than no other token. In fact, I think what they're doing right now is going to set a whole new trend, just like SafeMoon did. And I 40 plus X'd on SafeMoon. Shout out to Brandon Pope for that one. But I 40 plus X'd on SafeMoon because I got in early and I understood that this is not just community-driven hype. There's actually some utility that these developers want to create, right? And even though they didn't have that utility proven just yet, I like the idea. And look where it's at now. It's $2 billion market cap, and it went to 4. So I have no doubt that, these projects with good utility that incentivize you to hold. That's the big thing, right? It incentivizes you to hold. Now, this fits the trend, so it's deflationary, but they're calling it something completely different. So guys, before I get into this, I just want to welcome everyone to the channel. Welcome to Player One Signals. My name's Crypto Mike. Every day, I teach you how to get this crypto. If you like getting crypto, click that subscribe button, tick the notification bell. Let's get these likes to an all-time high. Let's get this video circulating, especially if you're getting in on this project. You want to comment, you want to like, you want to share this video, because the more people that see it, okay, the more the word gets around, and that means more people get into the project. So without further ado, I'm going to dive right into the Everrise website. Let's go from top to bottom, full review. Here we go. A proprietary hyper deflationary token. Now, what is that? Well, let me just ask you a question. What if there was Kraken the whale? All right, Kraken, his name is Kraken. He's a whale, and he buys every single dip. Meaning, well, not every single dip, a lot of the big dips. So you don't have to worry as an investor because this whale is just going to buy the dip. It's called stock buybacks. Google does it, Apple does it, Tesla does it. The biggest companies in the world do it. It's called a stock buyback. It's where the company buys their own stock back because they know that the price is going to go up. So why wouldn't you want to own your own stock and make money, as it goes up? And you can also sort of control pumps. Okay, if that makes sense to you. So you can help a pump or you can start a pump. Let's say you have a media blitz going and you have a campaign going and you want to pump your stock a little bit just to get the wheels moving. You can kind of do that with Kraken. And what Kraken really does is protects the holders themselves from getting into a situation where the community feels like nothing but selling is going on. When you just see red on a chart, it doesn't look good. And with these new tokens, protecting yourself from that, there's really no way of doing it. So what do? You get in the Telegram group as the developers, I'm saying. They get in the Telegram group, they start a conference call, they try to talk to everybody in the group. Guys, don't worry, dips happen, we're gonna go back up, yada, yada. They try to talk the group off the ledge is what they're trying to do. Well, with Kraken, it does that automatically. Meaning, what they've done is they've embedded a whale code within their token. Literally, it's a code that automatically buys dips. Whenever there's a sell, Kraken will buy. Now, they have the choice of ramping it up and down of how much BNB that it kind of balances out the chart with. But right now, Kraken, as I'm sitting here, Kraken I think it has a little over 2,000 BNB already. Now, where does it get these funds? There is a 6% tax on every transaction with Everrise. And that feeds Kraken, the whale, so that he's ready to go at any moment. And the developers can scale up or down depending on what's happening with the chart in real time. So this has never been done before. Now, especially with new tokens coming out, I can guarantee you there is not a shadow of a doubt. If you think about what I just said, Do you not think that every single token coming out now, especially the deflationary ones, are going to have something like this embedded? They're going to copy Everrise. That's what's going to happen. I'm just telling you right now, that's what's going to happen. This is a new trend, period. Battery drop. I don't have a mic around. All right. So with that being said, guys, like the video if you like this so far. Don't forget, we want to get that algorithm up there. So guys, I really appreciate you guys, by the way, with all the comments and everything. You guys shown me a lot of love. Really appreciate you. I'm going to do a good job with this review and hopefully answer all your questions ahead of time. First of all, you can buy it on PancakeSwap. Okay, you can buy it right here in PancakeSwap. You need to set your slippage to 13%. There's a lot of fees with going into Everrise. And I want to make something clear, something to help you guys out, just in case you don't know this. When you get into this, okay, any deflationary token, you really haven't made any money until you're up 26% or more. So those of you that are getting in and like you're getting scared or whatever, and then you get out, don't do that, man. I'm just telling you right now, you want to hold until you're at least 26% up. And that's like, you're not making anything. You're just breaking even. So listen, guys, you're in early. Remember, SafeMoon was a new trend, right? Had something different. It was a deflationary token, right? That's why it went to 4 billion. And the community just pumped the crap out of it. So look at HODL. Look at SafeMoon. Look at these other deflationary tokens that don't do this, that don't protect their community with Kraken. What are they going to do? What do you think that they're going to do? They're going to jump ship, guys. That's what's going to happen. And that's what we've already seen start to happen. And guys, they haven't even started with their media blitz. So let me keep going here. So PancakeSwap, you can get it there. We'll get into their chart. We'll take a look at the chart. Sure. Let's open that up real quick. Let's look at it. All right. So a nice little V recovery after a small dip, and that's due to Kraken. Kraken helped this pump right here, stabilize the chart. People spent the next hour or so just sort of wondering what to do, and then what happened? A leg up. This was natural. This leg up was all natural. I've been looking at the Telegram group all day. I can see when they turn it on. Now we're flattening out. This right here provides stability. It provides belief. And this is what you need. This right here, I should point this out. This horizontal type of motion. After a drop, we have a nice pump, horizontal. This pump was Kraken. This is Kraken eating up just eating it up, eating up those dips. And what they say is that you won't really see too many buys next to each other. Now they talk about 2 buys in a row, but you have to understand, you know, when you're looking at sells, excuse me, I meant to say sells, 2 sells in a row. So you're not going to see a sea of red. In fact, if we go down here, let's look at the sells and the buys real quick. Now, we just came out of a little dip. So let's try to back this up and see that dip and what it looks like. Now, typically when you see dips, a lot of times, guys, you will see just a wall of red, a wall. You won't see hardly any green. But I want to just go back, and we're seeing buys and sells in real time right now. But I just want to look at the left-hand side. What does this make you feel like? Does this make you feel scared because we were seeing a dip? Let's look at it. Let's keep going back. Or does this make you feel secure, like you're seeing more green on this wall than red, right? You're seeing way more green than red, way more. But it went down. How's that possible? Because what you're seeing, when you see this, like this right here, okay, let's look at these. Look at the BNB sold. A lot of these are like less than 1 BNB, guys. This is like 0.0 BNB. These are nothing. So Kraken doesn't worry about these small cells. Kraken is looking at the 1 BNB or more, right? Kraken is looking at when somebody's actually like selling, like some real money here is transferred out, right? They're getting out. That's when Kraken can come to the rescue. And as we go back, look at that buy. But we've been a little bit of a dip. We've been in a little bit of a dip. So how is this possible, right? That is what I'm talking about. You don't see charts like that. That is crazy. And to have security for token holders, not only are we earning, as I'm sitting here, I'm earning tokens as people are buying and selling. Even when Kraken buys that dip, what's important for you guys to know? It burns those tokens. It burns those tokens and those go out the door. So what does that mean? That means that increases what? Price. So that's why it's hyper deflationary. And I just want to point that out. Like, let's not skip past the very first thing said on this website because we need to understand what this means. Hyper deflationary. It's not just deflationary. That's a big deal. All right. So as we move forward here, definitely join their Telegram. Go shill this out to everyone because it is a gem and you guys aren't going to be disappointed. You guys will just be looking really smart, like you knew this was the next thing. And There you go. So like this video if you like that. Okay, so why invest into Everrise? I mean, they kind of go into a little bit here. I want to get right into the white paper for you guys. The white paper is pretty short. 8 pages long, and they talk about a few things in here. You guys can read this on your own. I'm just going to go down a little bit to Everown. Yeah, I'm going to go into Everown. And actually, let me go back to the website. You can look at the white paper as well. I want to go back to the website just because I think it does a better job of laying it out. Okay, cool. So Everown, what is this? This is the utility. Remember I said it has to have utility with what? Not features, but benefits. What does that mean? It means it's not just something shiny and cool. It actually benefits somebody and makes their life better or easier, solves a solution. Or solves a problem. It is the solution to a problem. There you go. All right. So investors are not aware of the issues when the ownership is renounced and the project goes bad. So basically what Everown allows the owners of these projects to do is they allow them to renounce, give up control, give up ownership, because basically you want these to be community driven. Okay. Now, the downside to that is that once you renounce a project once you give the project to the community or to give it up, right, and give up the code, it's gone. You like forever. But what Everown allows them to do is actually get the contract back if the community accepts that. So if the community votes and says, yes, you are allowed to have the contract back, maybe they want to make changes. Maybe they want to, they have an idea they need to get in there, whatever the case is, okay, with the code, they need the project back. So the community says, okay, you can have this project back. But the idea there is that they're going to relinquish control probably once they're done getting it back. And what that does is it provides security. Remember I said security is really important. It's probably one of the most important things when you get into these projects because there's so many of them, right? And so why that's important is that a lot of the owners of these projects, unfortunately, they'll put code in that's total rug proof. I mean, total rug pull. So what will happen is that they'll put a code in there that'll just, like literally extract all the funds at a certain point, stuff like that. So this allows that ownership to be fully relinquished and then given back if the community accepts that. If the community says it's okay. I think that's super sick. I think that's super dope. And that solves a big issue in the industry alone right here. That is a big issue. I'm just telling you guys that right there, other people are going to copy. So shout out to the developer team for thinking of that. Now, Everlock is really cool. I want to hear more about this, but this is another DApp, a decentralized app, okay? So it means it's a contract, it's a code, right? And it's going to be created to lock the liquidity pool or custom tokens. So this is not just, it sounds to me like this isn't just for Everrise. Like this is going to be, Everlock is going to be for other projects that want to lock up using this decentralized app. They're going to be able to lock their custom tokens up. You know what I mean? I think that's super cool, man. And that's a huge problem. So let me show you guys what I'm looking at as far as the token lock. Look at this. This is the locked tokens right here. You got Rise, 365 days, 9 minutes and counting. So it's locked for a year. So liquidity pool is locked. There's the proof, okay? They put it up for everyone to see. Now, something that a lot of people don't know, and for those of you who stuck around this long, congratulations. Appreciate you guys. You get the extra juice. Here's the extra juice. The development team came off of already proven projects like Rich Coin. If you guys know about Rich Coin, this is a token. It's basically, you guys can go. I'm not going to do a review of Rich Coin, but the development team, part of the development team was a part of Rich Coin. Okay, this is a already proven coin. They have YouTube reviews. They got a good publicity. Why does that matter? I'm going to tell you why in just a second. The other part of the development team was part of this project here is Pog. This is like an adult kind of website, NFT platform. Again, not going to do a review on it. You guys can check it out. But the point is that these are two projects that the development team of Everrise has been a part of. So they're proven. They're not only just doxed, right? They're proven. They kind of know what they're doing, guys. That's really cool. And This is the big key. This is what you have to understand. Marketing is probably 90% of what drives these tokens in the beginning, right? And what happens is there's nothing worse than getting involved in a token and then the marketing stalls, right? And then just goes to like nothing. And so what is nice about this is two things. Number one, you got Kraken to pump up the volume. Number two, you have projects that have come from these developers already, where they already have YouTubers, they already have, the Twitter people that are big on Twitter. I'm not really big on Twitter, but the big influencers, all right, that they can reach out to and get them to tweet, get them to do a YouTube review like I'm doing right now, but they have hundreds of thousands of followers, on their channel. So this is big. This is what's be brought to the table. Most likely, these will kind of overflow into Everrise. And that's what we're going to see. We're going to see a nice pump there. Now, here's the other thing that I want to point out to you guys. Very, very important about this project, okay? Now, the tokenomics of this project, this is really important. They started with 1 quadrillion, okay? And the way that this is kind of broken down, 5% in the developer wallets, marketing is 4.5%, private sales are 18.5%, pre-sale was 40%. That's big. There were a lot of pre-sales. There were a lot of tokens given in pre-sale. And guys, I got to be honest with you. It's not a bad thing, but if we didn't have Kraken there to eat the dips, because people made a lot of money in this pre-sale, all right? That's just what it is. But if we didn't have Kraken there, I would be on edge about this project just getting in right now, like as a release, because it's already gone up significant from day one. That's because they had a strong community from day one. That's because what I just said, the developers came from other projects and you had a YouTuber with like 300,000 subscribers already do a review. So that's going to inevitably pump this thing up. Plus they were trending on Twitter, I believe, and a few other things. So this is, like I said, less than 24 hours old. It's just begun. So congratulations for getting in early, no matter what. The tokenomics liquidity is 32%. So just to finish up this tokenomics here, you got 2% going to holders. 2% is going to the holders, 3% for marketing tax, 6% is for Kraken. That's that buyback tax. I love this percent. This right here is what every token is going to copy. So your ultimate slippage right here is 13%. So with that being said, that's what we know so far. Now, they also have talked about other projects coming out. I'm sure that the developer team is going to have AMAs. I'm sure that we're going to see go to their Telegram. There's always a voice, a phone call happening. Guys, join it. Listen to what's going on there. The developers sometimes go in there and give really, useful insight. They also answer questions. They've been really see-through. That's a big thing for me. Having that transparency is huge. So what I like about this is that it completes something that I have seen being a big problem in this industry since the SafeMoon began. Now, I wrote up SafeMoon. Thank you, SafeMoon, right? I have love for SafeMoon. I have love for Pink Panda, which I'm doing great on. You guys check that project out. That's a unique niche as well. But Everrise is doing something that is desperately needed in this industry. And, it is day one. So ultimately, we are going to see if it works, right? I mean, we're still at that phase. But I got to tell you guys, from what I've seen just in the last 24 hours since last night, and again, shout out to Thomas G, man, I would have been up, at least 8x or so by now. I mean, maybe even more. I haven't done the math, but oh my gosh. I mean, this has the ability to go to $1 billion. It just does. And I don't say that, I've been doing crypto since 2016, guys. Been in a lot of projects. I wrote a lot of them up. I've crashed and burned on a lot of them. I know what a good project looks like. I get that feeling, and especially when it solves a major issue. And on top of that, not just with the utility part of it, but it's doxed, it's proven. The developers are nice. The community's looking strong. I mean, let me show you guys this community. I'm already in here right now. This community is strong, man. You guys come in here. Check it out. These guys, this is just started. Look at how many, they got a voice chat going on with 152 participants right now. So you can we got oh my gosh, 14,000. It was like 5,000 this morning, guys. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, so this is going to take off. I'm just telling you guys right now. This is going to take off. It is, I went up there to see. It's the 16th of June. You guys could see it in the YouTube. Okay, that means I need to wrap it up. So look, guys, thank you so much. Remember, shill this video out. Give me some likes. Comment any questions you have, but throw the comments in there for the YouTube algorithm. Let them know that there's value here. Guys, stay blessed. Crypto Mike out. Appreciate you guys. Later.